sure this thing's working. There we go. There it is. I'm back. And it's that time. Let me turn my ringers off real quick, guys. Oh, this one's already off. Good. Well, me and Geekdom talked about this in the Discord a few days ago. And he showed me some screenshots from his chat where apparently some of his fans are upset because they didn't like his take on granola and all this stuff. And I explained to him that as long as you say what they want to hear, they love you. You know? They really do. The second you decide to be honest and tell fanboys what you really think, the hate rolls in. This is why I tell all you guys all the time, no one on this website actually likes anybody. Okay? You only like that they're saying what you want to hear. But no one on this site actually likes any of the content creators. At that moment in time, that particular creator is saying something that you like and you agree with. And therefore, you follow, you defend them, you protect them, you do all that stuff. But as soon as they cross you, and that's what I told Geekdom, it's just the way YouTube works. Me personally, I could care less because I know how people treat you on this thing. But he asked me to go over his video and do what I do best. So we shall examine the evidence and see what he did wrong, or if he did anything wrong. From what I've been told, it seems like he just told the truth. So y'all know where the buttons are. We're not getting into none of that noise. Let's do this.
There for details on what memberships offer. There's 3 different tiers. You can get access to early content, early exclusives, and maybe even be on a video with me. And no matter what.
Whoa. So if I hit the join button on your channel, I could come on and do a video. Oh yeah. The evil flows through me. Yes.
It all helps support this channel. Thank you very much and enjoy this video. You know, I always keep...
Guys, if you hit the join button on my channel, actually there's not one on this channel. There is, I just haven't activated it yet. But if you hit the join button on this channel, the first tier, I'll tell you to go fuck yourself. The second tier, I will tell you fuck you and go fuck yourself. And the third tier, the best of all, I will tell you to go fuck yourself live on the air. Can't beat that, man.
Keep it real on this channel. You know, I always give you my opinions from the heart. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm not really feeling the way the granola arc has gone so far. It's only been about 4 months, and there's always a chance that the arc could improve and wind up being a fun arc by the end of it. And it is too soon to say the whole arc will suck.
No, it's not. It's not too soon. I already told you guys. This arc is terrible. Okay? There's so many things that are wrong with it from the beginning. When something, let's say you're building a house, and you get a quarter of the way through building the house, and you start to notice a bunch of mistakes that can't be fixed because you've already built too much onto the house. You have 2 choices. Keep building the house or tear the house down and start it over again to fix the mistakes. Well, that's what's happening with this arc. They've made so many mistakes that they're at that point where you either tear down the house and rebuild, or you just keep building over the mistakes you've already made. We already know which direction they're going to go. But this whole thing is trash. It was trash from the get-go. If these guys are this upset because Geekdom said he's not feeling it, then they definitely can't handle my brand of awesomeness, because he don't even go as far as calling it trash. He just says he's not a fan of it right now. I'm calling it trash on a universal infinite level. It's garbage.
I'm not saying that. There are aspects of this arc that I enjoy, but there are a lot of aspects of this arc that have really turned me off to it. And I want to say this, if you are enjoying the Granola arc, if you love it, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with liking whatever you like. And I really hate that I have to say that.
I hate that we have to say that too. That's really dumb. We have to preface all our comments with stuff like that. That's why I don't care. If you like it, I love it. Good for you.
But I noticed that myself and several other creators all over YouTube, not just Dragon Ball, we're talking about video games, movies, music, whatever, have to always say, if you like it, that's okay, or if you dislike it, that's okay, when we shouldn't have to say that. I hate that we have to say that, because we live in this weird internet society where if you have a disagreement about something, and if you disagree with somebody else, you dislike something they like, or vice versa, it becomes this big civil war when it shouldn't even be that.
Yeah, basically, if you disagree with anything, especially in anime, it's not as bad in the other communities as it is in anime. You disagree with anything, and I mean anything, and you're a hater, toxic, cancer. They try to flag your channel down, they dox you, harass you, try to run you out of town. It is a fact. Each little segment of the anime community has its own little group of crazy dudes who do all this stuff. Black Clover, Boruto, Bleach, Naruto, Tokyo Ghoul, Attack on Titan. It don't matter which anime it is. Each anime community has crazy people who want to cancel you if you don't think their anime is the greatest ever. You guys have seen my run-ins with the Black Clover crowd, the Dragon Ball people. To this day, dudes who are fans of Dragon Ball Super still dox and harass me. And I could care less about the show. I mean, I could care infinitely less about it. And to this day, they won't leave me alone. Because they try to apply pressure to make you like something that they like. That's like, let's say you don't like going on boats. Maybe you're afraid of water. Maybe you're afraid of boats. Imagine you're standing there and somebody's trying to push you onto a boat. When you're sitting there saying, hey, I don't like boats. I don't want to go on this boat. And someone just keeps trying to push you onto it. That's what the anime community is in a nutshell. A bunch of people trying to force you to like something that you don't like. They don't have enough grown-up ability to just say, all right, you don't like it, that's fine, I'll leave you alone. Because that's what I do. If you don't like something that I like, all right, cool, I'll leave you alone. I'm not going to keep trying to force you to like it. But there are so many of these people. And Geekdom is actually partially to blame for this. He helped build the anime community that's turning on him now. With all this, hey guys, Super Saiyan Bob stuff. He is a victim of something that he helped to create. He didn't do it all by himself, but content creators like Geekdom, with the no negativity, all positive crap that they do, he helped build this community. He helped build up the sensitivity that's going on in this community. People like me that they should be promoting and helping me grow bigger so I can balance it out, they don't push people like me. They don't. They push people like themselves. Let's be real. If Geekdom and his guys would have got behind me from the beginning, then you would have a balance to all this fanboy shit. Somebody like me with a bigger channel, more people would listen. But they took the other road. They took the let's all be friends road. And you see where it's led them. Back to me. Y'all should have knew that was coming. Back to me.
And you know that whenever I give you an opinion on something, I'm at least going to tell you why I feel that way. And we should respect each other's opinions, but sometimes in the anime fandom...
Wait a minute, we should respect each other's opinions, but we don't. And the word opinions gets too much play. What I mean by that is this. Too many people get too upset about opinions. Opinions are not facts. They're not etched in stone. Okay? They are not. Somebody says something and they're giving their opinion. Guess what, boys and girls? That does not mean that's the end all and be all. Okay? Too many people feel like when they hear somebody's opinion, that's the end of the conversation. No. You giving your opinion don't mean that the conversation is over. I got a right to give my opinion. I got a right to add input to the conversation. The thing that we got going on in the anime community is the people who like these shows, they want to talk. And the people who don't like these shows are getting pushed farther and farther to the margins. This is why the anime community is shrinking. And these guys don't want to fess up to it. I've only had maybe one or two people come on my channel and admit that the anime community is shrinking. And it's shrinking because people like me who have a honest and different opinion are being pushed out. All we have now is fanboys. Nobody criticizes, nobody complains. Everybody just accepts this garbage anime that we have. Or this garbage manga. Nobody says anything. And that's what they wanted. And like I said earlier, Geekdom is one of the people that helped build this new anime community. Where they pushed out all the negativity, all the criticism. They pushed it all out, shut the door, and put a padlock on it. And then what happens? What happens is what always happens. Geekdom come to me, man, I can't believe these guys are coming at me like this. All I did was be honest. Well, I can believe they coming at you like this because you helped build this shit. You helped build up a bunch of sensitive punks that can't take truth. For Never Trash, Unrelent, Quaman, Geekdom, what's that other dude? Expert Games, Laughing Stock Media, Mastar. You guys all have big voices and y'all chose to go down the path of friendship instead of down the path of truth. Y'all picked the let's all be friends and shake hands at the end of the day path. I picked the let's be honest with people path. That's why I'm not as popular. Because I'm honest. I tell the truth. This anime is garbage. The manga is garbage. Dragon Ball Super is the first time in my history that an anime is actually better than the manga. I am not kidding y'all. Dragon Ball Super's anime is better than the manga. The manga is the worst thing ever written. Toriyama should be put out to pasture. He should be put out to pasture. He should be fired. I mean, it's honestly that bad. Now let us continue.
Or just the internet as a whole, you don't get that. Some people will label you stuff like fanboy or hater or this and that, and it's so damn immature. Especially when it comes to somebody like me who, I've always been very real with y'all, and I've changed my mind on things, so maybe I'll look back on this and like it when it's all said and done. But so far, the granola arc is not doing it for me. And at the very least, what I'll do, because I respect you, is I'm going to tell you exactly why I feel that way. And even if you disagree with me about it, I would like you to at least hear what I have to say. Because maybe, even if you don't agree with it, you'll at least understand why I feel this way, and maybe you'll think about it. So let me...
You know what, Path? I'm going to tell you this. Honesty is the only reason I'm still on YouTube. Out of everything that I do, the number one reason why people still show up to watch me is because they know I'm going to keep it real. They know I'm not going to waste time trying to smooth them over. I'm not going to waste time trying to make you be friends with me. I'm not going to waste time kissing anybody's ass. I'm not going to play the friendship game and give people a pass. Everybody knows that about me. They know that I don't care who you are, how big your channel is. I'm going to call a spade a spade. That's really the only reason why people still come to see me. A lot of people say the same thing. I don't like him, but he's honest. I don't like him, but he tells the truth. Actually, telling the truth has actually surpassed entertainment. It used to be people say, man, NBA's entertaining. I just watch him for the entertainment. Now it's, this dude tells it like it is. I mean, and it's not even because of me. Let me tell y'all what really happened. Because some of y'all probably don't realize it. And y'all have done this unconsciously. All of you. Y'all have gotten sick and tired of the Super Saiyan Bobs. Every last one of y'all who listen to me every day. You've gotten tired of these guys shoveling this crap every day. You've gotten tired of these dudes telling you how great this shit is every day. And even you probably went day after day after day listening to these videos, and you just watch the video, you leave some little cheap comment, and then you keep going. And after several months of just constantly being told how great this shit is, you get tired of it. You get tired of people shoveling you shit every day. You get tired of people peeing on your head and telling you it's raining. You just get tired of it. So you start looking for channels like mine. Most of the people sub to me when it comes to anime stuff, they came looking for me. They came looking for a criticism channel because all they've been hearing is the goody-goody sunflower and rainbow channels, and they're tired of it. That's what happened. It's not that I'm just this ultimate oracle. No, people came looking for somebody who's willing to be honest, and they landed on my channel. That's really what's going on. I don't have to do anything except keep telling the truth. These guys like Geekdom and other dudes, they're going to help me because they are the ones that's keeping the game going. Oh man, this was great. This is beautiful. This is honest. No, it's not. It's trash. This video that Geekdom did is one of the first times that one of these Dragon Ball guys came out on video and said what I've been saying. I'm actually proud of Geekdom for this video. This is one of his best videos, if you ask me. Because this is the first time in a long time that I've heard Geekdom just come right out and tell everybody this is not very good. Because normally he would just go with the flow and say it's awesome and move on to the next video. So I appreciate his honesty, even though his fan base got mad at him for it.
Let me tell you what the issues are, and I really hope that they get fixed in the future, because I don't want to dislike Dragon Ball arcs. I want to love all of them, but they're not all going to be perfect.
We don't even want them perfect. Like, that's the thing. We're not shooting for perfection. Like, a lot of the fanboys, they get upset when it gets criticized, and they love to think that people like me want it to be perfect. No, I just want it to make sense. Dragon Ball Z is not perfect, but it makes sense. Okay? That's what I want. Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, not perfect, but they make sense. Boruto makes no sense. I can't get into it. There's a barrier right there that prevents me from getting into it because it makes no sense. That's what you guys don't understand who are in love with these shows. It's not that we want perfection. It's that we want a show that makes sense. Period. I'm willing to rank Fire Force and Dr. Stone ahead of Dragon Ball Super at this point. And you guys know how I feel about them shows. I'm almost willing to put SAO up there. And I can't stand SAO. I hate SAO with every fiber of my being.
So the Mora arc had problems, but it started out pretty interesting and actually kept the interest, for me at least, for the first half of the arc. After a while it kind of dipped in quality a little bit, but the first half of it I thought was pretty solid. On the other hand, with Granola, besides the world building and the expansion of the Dragon Ball mythos, there are things that bug me about this story arc so far. I always enjoy seeing new planets and new Dragon Balls and new powers and things like that, and that's the thing I do.
I don't mind seeing new powers and stuff like that if it makes sense. And if they can weave it into the story and not make it look like an ass pull or plot shielding. The problem with Dragon Ball Super is every time we see a new power up or a new transformation, it always looks like an ass pull or it always looks like plot shielding. It seems like they can't introduce this stuff in a natural way. Like a lot of shows introduce power-ups in a natural, progressive kind of way where you can see the build-up. Let's take Trunks' Super Saiyan Rage transformation. There was no build-up, no training, no information, no nothing. Trunks just gets pissed off and gets a blue aura all of a sudden. That's plot shielding, ass pull. Plain and simple. Hang on a second, guys. Let me fix my screen real quick. Because I see the damn light bleeding through. I think because I left my curtain open. Hold up. I'm still on here. I just got to cut it off temporarily so I can fix it. Hold up. It's always something, man. Always something. Damn sun start beaming perfectly on my damn green screen, you wanker. You know I'm the god NBA. Will make me have to turn the solar system upside down, you wanker. Alright, I'm back. There we go. Anyway, back to the point I was trying to make. I don't think any of us who watch anime have a real problem with new transformations and power-ups. It's just the way they've been introduced is the problem. That's me. I ain't gonna answer for you guys. But I know when I saw Trunks' transformation, I was completely turned off to it because it just came out of nowhere. So you telling me that this dude can just get pissed off and suddenly he's at God level. All because he... So that means that Goku and Vegeta could have done it on their own without Whis' help. Because that's what Trunks did. Because he powered up to a high enough level to fight Goku Black and Zamasu by himself. Okay? That means he powered up to God level. That means that couldn't Goku and Vegeta do it without without Whis? Because all he did was just say, I'm mad. And it also, at the same time, it made Goku and Vegeta's progression look like crap. All that work Goku and Vegeta did, you destroyed it in one transformation with Trunks. Just his one transformation destroyed everything for those characters. Because it basically said, look, if a Saiyan gets mad enough, he can surpass God level. You did that again in the Broly movie. Broly got pissed off. What happened? They had to fuse and become Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta just to beat him. Because apparently if a Saiyan gets mad enough, he can blow right past the God forms. Also, I think it's time to get rid of the God forms. They're useless at this point. Just saying.
Appreciate about the Granola arc. But besides that, there's not really that good of a setup when it comes to a story. The big payoff on this arc is going to be...
That's because there is no story. And the only reason they gave Granola long hair is because it looks just like the hair that they give Goku when he's Super Saiyan 3. If you look at it, look at this picture. That's exactly how they draw Goku's hair when he transforms to Super Saiyan 3. It's the same design. And then he shaved his hair off right afterwards. So what was even the point of making his hair grow longer? It was nostalgia. It was fan service. This is why I am so tired of Toriyama. Because he keeps doing these little throwback fan servicey things to make people feel happy and all this, instead of writing a good story. This is exactly why I've gotten completely bored with anime. It's why I stopped doing it. Because I'm just tired of this kind of stuff. It doesn't lead anywhere. The fan base is just concrete. They believe who they believe. They only follow certain people. They lick under their ass and believe everything they say. So I just said, fuck it, I'm tired of it. That's why I started back doing other stuff that I'm better at, you know, because I was killing my channel doing this stuff.
Granola's revenge on Frieza and what happens, and his eventual confrontation with Goku and Vegeta. That's it. Possibly the Heaters could get involved. Maybe even we'll see Broly. Maybe we'll see some other new characters come in. Maybe 7-3 will come back. But right now it's being positioned as the revenge of Granola. Well, first of all, while that may seem like a good idea on the surface, we don't know too much about Granola enough to invest in him as a character to want vengeance on Frieza. Now, by default, I do...
Look, I've said this for a long time, and Geekdom actually repeated this in his video. But I was the first person to say this. And my video is still up if you don't believe me. I was the first person to say this. What's the point of the dragon granting his wish and then saying you only got 3 years to live? When all he got to do is just go get another set of Dragon Balls and wish to be immortal. And if the Dragon Balls that he used for that wish are more powerful than the Dragon Balls that he used to make the first wish, then he's going to be the most powerful in the universe, and he's going to be immortal. Because we know the Dragon Balls have different levels of power based on who created them. This dragon that he used to make this wish only had 2 balls. So it stands to reason that the Namekian dragon and the Earth dragon are stronger than this dragon. And if they're not, there's always the Super Dragon Balls that you can make any wish with no limitations. And we know that somebody's trying to get those. That's why the Heaters wanted 73. Because he knows the location of the guy who knows the location of the Super Dragon Balls. And he knows the magic word to activate them. Okay, so we know that those are still in play. But here's the other thing that I was the first person to say. Who cares if they kill Frieza? Because somebody from the Frieza army is just going to wish him back. Even if this guy gets revenge on Frieza, somebody from the Frieza army is just going to bring Frieza back. Or like I said, Goku will bring him back. Either way, you're not going to see the end of Frieza. Because Toriyama can't write a Dragon Ball story that doesn't involve Frieza. Because he's an old hack who needs to retire.
I love revenge stories. I grew up with Steven Seagal movies and movies like Taken. I do love my revenge stories. But the reason why I think it doesn't work for me with Granola is that it's revenge on Frieza. And while Frieza is my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball, he's also a character that's gotten kind of long in the tooth. He's already died multiple times. And if Granola kills him, how do we know for sure he'll stay dead this time? How do we know for sure they won't just find a way to bring him back?
He won't stay dead. Toriyama keeps bringing his character back. He just keeps doing it. He's not going to keep... As long as Toriyama's writing this, Frieza's not going anywhere. Okay? He's just not. And he's going to keep getting these insane power-ups.
In the future. Well, we don't know that. And that's the problem, is that anything could happen that could create a series of events.
Guys, slap the like button for me. I'm not going to say it a bunch in this stream. You guys should already be on that. But I am going to say it a couple times just to remind y'all.
To bring Frieza back to life yet again. And it's something that is even more likely to happen now because of the revelation that there are more Dragon Balls out there besides just the ones on Earth and Namek. So if there are other planets in Universe 7 or maybe other universes that have Dragon Balls, what's to stop Frieza's empire or somebody else who's a Frieza supporter from bringing him back to life? And that's one fundamental issue that leads to a bigger issue, and that is of course the fact that Dragon Ball has no stakes anymore.
Been saying it for a long time now. It feels good to hear Geekdom finally say this out loud. There are no stakes. If you die, you just show back up on the next episode. They do the off-screen resurrection stuff now. You guys remember in Super when Piccolo died, defending Gohan, and then the next episode, he's hanging out at Bulma's place eating a plate of food? They didn't even show him being resurrected or none of that stuff. Goku just said, Goten and Trunks, take Piccolo to the lookout. We'll revive him later. And then the next thing you know, he's revived. Like, yeah, exactly the same thing with Mirrors. They just brought him back. Well, we're going to bring you back. You're just not going to be an angel anymore. There are no stakes. When you're friends with a god of destruction, a high-level angel, because I'm starting to think Whis is the most powerful angel ever, and you're friends with Zeno, there's absolutely, positively no stakes. Look, I don't care if they don't like it. Look, my name ain't Geekdom. See, I thrive off of people not liking me. Geekdom is not used to being disliked. That's why this bothered him. I'm used to it. I actually live there. That's the place where you find me. I don't mind being disliked because I could care less about another human being's feelings. But when you've built up a bunch of goodwill on this site and you've built yourself up as a nice person, you built yourself up as a good person, it bothers you when people dislike you. Okay? You guys remember that one video that Geekdom did where he got like 3,000 dislikes and he couldn't fucking deal with it? We even did a live stream about that shit where he was on the stream and we were all telling him, man, fuck it, just move on. Ain't shit you can do about it. But that shit really bothered him. Same thing with Mad Star Media. That shit really bothered him when he got a bunch of dislikes. That's because these guys are not used to being hated. Okay, I want you to imagine. Imagine going from being a person that everybody loves to being a person that everybody hates. Just instantly. It's hard to deal with. Unless you already got practice in it. Which that's me.
Because we have so many Dragon Balls. Goku's friends with all of the most powerful characters in the multiverse. So, really...
Very true. Goku's friends with pretty much everybody. All of the gods of destruction respect him. Because you guys remember during the Tournament of Power, when he finally reached the highest level of Ultra Instinct, or whatever that garbage was, all the gods of destruction stood up. They all stood up. Like, oh shit, this guy's the real deal. And then on top of it, he's friends with Jiren, Toppo, friends with Hit, Vegeta's friends with the other Saiyans in Universe 6. There's no stakes. There are no stakes whatsoever.
What's there to worry about? They tried it with Moro when it came to stakes, and they only scraped the surface, especially at the very end. It wasn't enough for me. And this is a much more personal story about one character wanting revenge on another character that does not involve any kind of world or universal domination or any kind of major implications for anybody else outside of the character of Frieza. Now, granted, they try to make us care about Granola, but it's not really enough yet. I appreciate their efforts, but I just don't care about this character enough.
Hey, that guy's okay, man. He's not a troll. He needs to get a profile picture, but he's not a troll.
To really warrant seeing multiple chapters of him chasing down Frieza. Which is why I am hoping that at some point the manga changes direction and gives us something fresh. On the surface, introducing new Dragon Balls is kind of a cool idea on the surface, but the way this was executed was very, very poor. The way that Toyotaro and Toriyama introduced these new Dragon Balls on Planet Cereal and the Cereal Dragon and made it so easy, not only just to gather the Dragon Balls, but to actually have his wish granted immediately with a small sacrifice of his life in 3 years, by the way.
I said all the same stuff. He just walking down the bank of the river one day, and hey, look, a Dragon Ball. A Dragon Ball that's been missing for 50, 60 years. No one's seen it. All of a sudden, some kid down by the riverbank fishing just happens to find it and gives it to him. On the very day that he finds out about the Dragon Balls. Think about that. That's like hitting the lottery, going back and buying another ticket and then hitting that lottery. That's what that's like. The very day he hears about the Dragon Balls from that old Namekian, he happens to find the 2 Dragon Balls that he needs. It's such terrible writing. And then to make it to where there's only 2 Dragon Balls for this dragon, that's because they didn't want to go through the hassle of him having to find 7 of them. Okay? They didn't want to have to write a story where he hunts down the 7 balls or 8 or however many it is. So they just said, okay, let's just give him 2 Dragon Balls. You know, he should have just said, fuck it, and just made one big ball like this goddamn big, just one giant ball, and make your wish. What's the point of having 2? If you're just going to do 2, then you might as well just do 1. For real. Because, and the way that they just up and gave it to him, it was dumb. I agree 100%. Everything Geekdom has said so far is right on the money. He hasn't said anything that I would get upset about. That's why I find it odd that these dudes in his comment section got so pissed off at him.
Away, not even right away.
I read some of the comments. Some people like, I'm unsubscribing. I'm never coming back to this channel. But you'll go to Techstars and shit like that and look at all that fan-made, fan manga crap. You'll go watch all of that shit, though.
Could actually be the laziest writing in the history of the series. It's definitely the laziest since Resurrection F, when Frieza just got stronger by training for 4 months because he never trained before, which really makes no sense when you think about the history of his family or the history of Frieza as a character prior to Resurrection F. That was very lazy when that came out. But this is even beyond that. And I'm going to tell you exactly as to why it does not work. The problem with Granola is that we're supposed to have empathy for him as a babyface. We're supposed to care about him as a character. We're supposed to want him to get revenge and to avenge the loss of his family and his civilization by killing Frieza. The problem is that when you take a protagonist, and he is not the main character, but he is the protagonist of this arc, and you have him accomplish his goal literally with almost no work at all, you have ruined the entire hero's journey.
100% agree. You gave him ultimate power and he had to do nothing to get it. One of the reasons why Goku is such a popular character is because all the stuff he had to do to get to the power that he's at now. Goku has had to train and work his way to that level. Same thing with Vegeta. Now, he's gotten a few ass pulls along the way, but for the most part, Goku and Vegeta had to train their asses off to get as strong as they are. They had to fight all kinds of battles. They had to defeat multiple super powerful opponents. They've had to save whole galaxies. They had to save everything, all of existence from Majin Buu. This dude was about to destroy Otherworld. He was so strong. They had to do all this stuff to get where they at. This guy comes in, make a wish, and surpass all of that. One wish, and he's more powerful than every bit of what Goku and Vegeta did. And the true Dragon Ball fans don't like it. Remember when I told you guys, I don't care how much of a fanboy you are, a true Dragon Ball fan will not stand for this shit. And that's why Geekdom said what he said. Because he's a true fan. Even though he's a fanboy, he's still a true fan of Dragon Ball. And I knew that he wouldn't like this. Because I can't stand it. And most people who are fans of Dragon Ball think it's some of the worst writing ever. Because it is.
There was no quest. There was no adversity. There was no hill for him to climb to become this great warrior. And even if the story's not about him, we don't care about him if he doesn't have a quest to accomplish his goal. Within about 25 pages, we found out there were more Dragon Balls that just happened to be found on the day Granola goes back to his home planet, and he happens to be at home, and he happens to be watching TV, and he happens to be on the right channel at the right time where they report that they found the missing Dragon Ball that was missing for 50 years to where he could grant his wish and become the strongest warrior that he just happened to find out about. And at the same time, across the galaxy, across the universe, you have people on planet Namek talking about there might be more Dragon Balls out there. All
that is such a huge coincidence. All those coincidences happening all at the same time. We call that plot convenience. That's what that is. It's plot convenience. There's no other way to put it but that. And plot convenience never goes over well. I don't care who you are. No one likes plot convenience. It's really bad. It's horrible writing. And it sticks out like a sore thumb. When you write something this bad, it sticks out like a sore thumb. And that's what's going on right now with this manga.
All within the same exact time frame. There have been coincidences in Dragon Ball before, but this is like a supernova of coincidences that encompasses billions of solar systems. And just like that, without any story at all, Granola becomes the strongest mortal in Universe 7. At least characters like Cell had to absorb 17 and 18 before they became perfect. At least Majin Buu had to absorb people. At least Moro had to fight through and survive using his tactics and eventually swallow 7-3 before he got his ultimate power. And while Granola is not the protagonist, he's being positioned clearly by Toriyama as not being an evil guy. So how can we as an audience have sympathy for him if he has no journey? He just achieved this power by cheating, which is something that a villain would normally do. Mm-hmm. But even if a villain does it, it wouldn't be good writing. And we've had villains in the past go through actual quests to get their power. Nothing with Granola. And it makes the story uninteresting, and it was only done so that we can get to the fighting, because I guess that Toriyama thinks that if we make people wait too long for fighting, that they'll lose attention or something like that. That's never been a problem in Dragon Ball in the past, but I guess now he's worried about that.
Yeah, he's worried about that, because Dragon Ball fans of today don't have the patience for a story. When we were watching Dragon Ball growing up, when you heard the guy come on, next time on Dragon Ball Z, that didn't piss us off. We just waited till next time. This new generation, they don't have that patience. They get pissed off. No, man, come on. They don't like cliffhangers. If something about to happen and the show ends, they'll get mad. They'll go crazy. They'll jump on, do 800 videos being pissed off about it. This new generation is they want instant gratification. Toriyama senses that, so that's why he's trying to speed through the story to get to the fighting, because he can see it too. This new generation of Dragon Ball fans could care less about the story. They don't care about how he got his powers. They just want to see Granola fight Frieza and Goku fight Granola. That's all they want. The story in between don't matter to the fanboys. And I think Toriyama is a huge mistake what he's doing, but I hope this is the last arc, honestly. Because this one is so bad, it needs to be the last one. They need to stop making these.
Just, it makes no sense, and it's mind-blowing to me as to how you could write something so lazy. And then on top of that, the Dragon Balls themselves are broken, because what's stopping anybody else from not only wishing to be the strongest, but also wishing for immortality? So if you wish to be the strongest, and the dragon just gives it to you, and then he says, okay, well, you're going to die in 3 years. Okay.
Man, the Goku Frieza fight, the first one, that shit spanned 24 episodes. You know how many VHS tapes that was back in the days? That was one of the longest fights in Dragon Ball history, man. Like, they don't do it like that no more. Now fights are over like that. The Goku versus Jiren, if that fight happened in Dragon Ball Z, it would have been 40 episodes. Easily 40 episodes. But because it was in Super, it was like, what, 3? Exactly. Nobody has time for that. Everybody's so busy. I would like to ask the fanboys something. How are you busy? You don't work. You just sit at home, type and troll shit on your computer all day, or making videos whining about cartoons. So why are you guys in such a rush? It's not like you're going anywhere. Some of y'all don't even have cars or transportation. So you're not doing anything. So why don't you have the time to sit down and watch an epic anime being broken down? Why don't you have time for Dragon Ball Z levels like we did? We had to wait months to see a new episode. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. And then that was it. And then you go to your local video store, they don't have the new Dragon Ball Z cassette. Oh, we haven't got our shipment in. It'll be next month. And then when you finally get it in, all the rich kids who got money, they buy them all up because they were $50 a tape. In some places, $60 a tape. And back in the 90s, $60 was a lot of money for a young kid. Most kids didn't have $60 in their pocket in the 90s. Especially the early 90s. So we had to wait a long ass time to see episodes. Y'all get it instantly. Soon as you get done watching the episode, you can click on the next one. Like, I haven't watched My Hero Academia in forever. I actually watched it earlier today. And all the episodes that I missed, click, watch, click, watch, click, watch, click, watch. Didn't have to go to the store. Didn't have to download anything. Didn't have to buy anything. I just sat here clicking. That's what's done happened to the anime fans. Everything is at the tip of your fingers now. Y'all didn't have to work for it like real anime fans. We had to go to anime cons and meet up with our friends and exchange tapes. Like, you go to an anime con because you got videotapes, your friend got videotapes. He got some stuff you haven't seen. You got some stuff he haven't seen. So y'all exchange tapes so everybody can see every episode. That's how it was for us. Now y'all can just download everything. Must be nice.
Then I'll go make a wish to another set of Dragon Balls, and I'll wish to be immortal. In which case, I'm good forever. For a long time, Dragon Ball already had problems with having stakes and having things be on the line and having things matter. But now that they've done this in the Granola arc, it makes Dragon Ball's story seem even thinner. It makes their future and former plot lines seem possibly less impactful. And it really, to me, dilutes the story of what's to come. It's just not interesting to me. And I hope that things turn around. I'll keep covering it, but I really do hope that things turn around because right now I'm kind of just hoping for something good to happen. But that's not all. There's something else bugging me about this arc, which I'll get to right now.
Yeah, look. What's up, Blackscape? Yeah, I agree with you. Yep, he broke the Dragon Balls and killed the stakes. Look, man, Dragon Ball Z was good not because of transformations and power-ups and this. Dragon Ball Z was good because people died. And they could die. And it was as simple as that. They didn't care who the character was. In Super, there are 0 stakes. No one's died. No one is even at risk of dying. They can just simply bring them back. You don't even need Dragon Balls now. Whis can revive people. It's so dumb. It is just so dumb. I understand why Geekdom made this video. I understand why he criticized this shit. I do. I get it. Everything he said so far, I've been saying for years. But the Dragon Ball / anime community, they wanted my ass gone. Because I was the only person stepping up saying this shit. I think now it's gotten so bad that people can't avoid it anymore. Because if Geekdom has to make a video like this, it only shows you the shit I've been saying for 2 years now is right. I've been right this whole time. All this does is reinforce that. I've been trying to warn y'all. I've been telling y'all. And nobody want to hear it. You're just a hater. You're just a clout chaser. No, I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been on Dragon Ball since the early 90s. And I know what I see and I know what's good and what's bad. It don't take that much. Just simply look at Z and then look at Super. If you can't see the difference in how one is good and the other one's not, it's because you don't want to see it. And Geekdom got blowback for this video from his own fan base because he told the truth and they didn't want to hear it. Keep telling us about the sunflowers and the rainbows. Keep telling us about the puppies and the kittens. If you don't, we're going to get mad at you. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I told y'all, they will turn on you at the drop of a hat. Blackscape, if you make a video criticizing Dragon Ball, they will turn on you just like they turned on Geekdom. It does not matter. This whole community has been built up on fake positivity, fake kindness, all this fake togetherness, all this fake let's get along shit. I'm just being real. It's all turned into this fake positivity stuff. Everybody pretends to be good people. Hey guys, let's shake hands and be nice to each other and rub peanut butter on each other or whatever it is that they do. But the truth is, the anime community is one of the slimiest, nastiest, most low-down places on YouTube. The kind of stuff that people in the anime community do to each other is just as bad as the commentary community, the Sonic the Hedgehog community, the Steven Universe community. All those are horrible places, by the way. The anime community do the same kind of low-down, slimy shit. But they just cover theirs up in friendship. I'm going to dox this guy, but I'm going to do it in friendship. Hey guys, I got criticized today by this guy, and I don't want anybody to go to his channel and give him any hate. I'm just responding. And then that same person will go to their Discord. Here's his address, his phone number. This is where his wife works. This is where his kids go to school. The same person that didn't want any negativity is in Discord dropping all my shit. I don't trust none of these dudes. The nicer that you act, the less I trust you. I don't trust niggas who don't cuss. I don't trust nice people. Because nice people are the ones with the bodies hanging up in their closet. Them Mr. Rogers kind of people, they the ones got bodies hanging in their closet. Hi, neighbor. Get the fuck away from me. Something wrong with you. I don't trust you. Goodbye. I've been right this whole time about Dragon Ball and about the anime community. I've been right from day one, and now some of these guys like Geekdom are finally coming out and admitting that I was right. The whole fan base is full of a bunch of sensitive little faggots who can't take criticism on any level. Look how bad the Black Clover guys attacked me. I made a video about Black Clover once. One guy wrote 131 comments by himself. That's not counting all the other comments. One dude got so pissed off that he wrote 131 comments. That's how mad they get. Because they cannot accept any criticism. And like I said before, I will say it again. These content creators like Geekdom, Blackscape, Mastar, all of you guys are responsible for this fan base. Because y'all are the guys who cultured it. Y'all are the guys who did the, hey guys, hit the notification bell and sub to me. Y'all are the ones who started this bullshit. Instead of being honest with their asses like I'm doing, y'all cultivated this nice shit. And now look at the corner that y'all put everybody in. Real channels like mine can't grow because channels like y'all done took this nice sunflower shit and ran with it. They won't listen to somebody like me because you guys done spent several years, hey guys, let's shake hands and rub each other's cocks. Y'all started this shit. I'm giving every last one of y'all the blame for it. Because when I was telling y'all to be honest with the fans, y'all kept lying to them by telling them how good Dragon Ball Super was. When the anime was still running, all of y'all were telling the fans how good it was. And I told y'all it wasn't. I kept saying it wasn't, and y'all kept drowning me out with the happy feelings. Let's all go hug each other. Y'all done that shit. And I ain't scared to tell you. All of y'all done it. Y'all are responsible for these sensitive ass punks in y'all community. If y'all would have told him the truth from day one, none of this would be happening right now. And that's the facts.
Let's talk about Goku and Vegeta. So, throughout the entire Moro arc, and even way before that, people have wanted Vegeta to get more respect. They want him to finish off a final villain. They want him to get the same amount of love as Goku, and that's probably not going to happen only because he's not the main character.
It's not going to happen because the character of Vegeta is just there to suck in stupid fans who don't like Goku. That's just it. Most of the people who are Vegeta fans, they don't like Goku. So they had to give people an alternative to Goku's character. That's what Vegeta is. He's just a Goku alternative.
However, just because Vegeta's not the main character does not mean that they can't come up with something interesting from a writing perspective for him to do. I thought in the Moro arc, Vegeta learning Force Spirit Fission was a great idea. And even though he's not going to have the kind of power and speed that Ultra Instinct Goku has, he becomes infinitely more dangerous by knowing that move. And now in the Granola arc, Vegeta wants to learn more powers and more techniques, but he chooses Hakai.
Same thing I said. I made this point way before any of this. I said, why would Vegeta want to learn Hakai? In the Tournament of Power, without knowing Hakai, he beat somebody who was using Hakai. His Super Saiyan Blue evolution defeated Toppo, who was using Hakai. So why would you want to learn a power that you've already defeated? Why? What purpose does it serve? Imagine if you got a fighting skill. Let's say you're a samurai. And you go up against a ninja and you beat this ninja. And then you take off your samurai armor and lay down your sword and say, hey, you know what? I want to learn how to be a ninja. You just kicked the ninja's ass. Why would you want to digress and become something that you beat? That's what Vegeta's doing. He's becoming something he's already beaten. It's stupid writing. It's stupid writing to the max. And no one listens. No one listens. You blew it. You blew it.
Now again, Vegeta learning Hakai, to me, will lead to him killing Frieza at some point. I understand that. I also understand why Hakai would be a very useful technique to know. However, what I don't understand is how Vegeta as a character would really care this much about learning Hakai when it's not going to put him anywhere close to being as powerful or as fast or as effective as Goku is in battle. The idea was always for Vegeta to gain a power that was similar to Ultra.
That's it. He said, that's retarded. He said, hey, I passed 5th grade. Now I'm in 6th grade. And now I want to go back to 5th grade. Hey, I ain't even going to argue with you, man.
Instinct, but different. Like a different pathway for him. But learning Hakai to me is one of the most uninteresting things he could possibly do. Because even though I like his interactions with Beerus and I think it could lead somewhere, I don't see how it's going to matter for him as a character beyond just wiping somebody out once or twice. Vegeta has always been able to destroy, with or without Hakai. Obviously, Hakai is a more effective tool at destroying things, but he's always been able to destroy things, and he always has. He's always been able to kill whoever he wants, except those that are more powerful than him. So why would Hakai be effective if not to kill either Frieza or Granola?
Because it's plot devices. Ultra Instinct is a plot device. Hakai is a plot device. They don't even really matter anymore. Haven't you guys caught on to this yet? Have any of y'all been paying attention? Look, I'm actually going to take something that Blackscape said a few minutes ago. You want to know the reason why the fan manga and the fan stuff has taken off? You want to know the reason why these guys get more views talking about fan Dragon Ball than they do real Dragon Ball? Because even though the fan stuff is some made up fantasy bullshit, it makes more sense than the real Dragon Ball. And that's the truth. It really does. All this fan stuff makes more sense than actual Dragon Ball. And it's a damn shame, but it's true. That's the reason why Unrelent gets 3, 4, 500,000 views talking about some fan manga that don't really exist. Because the fans in the Dragon Ball community could care less about this horrible ass writing. Why do you think Geekdom is not getting the kind of views that he used to get? This is why Geekdom has started covering more fan shit. I noticed he did a review the other day on Dragon Ball Heroes. That's straight garbage. But Geekdom is having to cover shit like that now because real Dragon Ball is terrible and he can't get views off of it anymore. That is a fact. Go look at his channel and then go look at the channels that are doing fan Dragon Ball and look at the difference in views. Everybody that's doing fan manga, they're killing it in views. Everybody that's doing real Dragon Ball is tanking because nobody cares about this trash. Nobody cares about this trash. It's a fact. It's straight garbage. I tried to warn y'all. Super is not declining. Super is already at the bottom. Saying that it's on a decline would not be fair to declining. It's already on the bottom. It's terrible. Because the writing makes no sense, guys. It truly makes no sense.
But beyond that, what good is it? Where is Vegeta's actual growth, and how is he closing the gap between him and Goku? If anything, the gap is widening between him and Goku. Because
that's also the biggest problem right now with Dragon Ball. And a lot of people don't even pay attention to it. The thing that's hurting Dragon Ball the most is that the power gap between Goku, Vegeta, and the rest of the Z Warriors has destroyed what made Dragon Ball Z incredible. The Z Warriors may as well not even exist anymore. Because the power gap is so fucking high now. It's so high, it'll never ever be fixed. I can't believe that guy actually thought that he would get away with that.
now Goku has silver-haired UI. And I discussed my problem with this in a previous video I did a couple months ago where I discussed that there's a huge power gap now and a power creep in Dragon Ball Super that's getting ridiculous. Nobody besides the gods can match up to Goku when it comes to the Z Warriors. None of them can. Gohan will never catch up to him now. Vegeta probably won't based on the way things are going because Ultra Instinct Goku is so freaking powerful. It's just mind-blowing. And
it's killing the prospects for the manga and a possible return for the anime. There's nowhere to go. He's so strong, there's nowhere to go. Okay, you got to understand this, guys. He's literally bumping against the ceiling of the gods. And I'm not talking about the gods of destruction. I'm talking about Whis and Zeno and Grand Priest. He's bumping against that ceiling. There's nowhere left to go. There's nobody left to fight. It just simply isn't. This technique is killing off the show. And I actually think that's part of the plan. I think they want to kill it off, and I think Ultra Instinct is how they're going to do it. Listen, all that Dragon Ball Super 2 stuff, it was all lies. It was all fanboys pushing some false crap that they seen on a website somewhere. That on Reddit or some crap like that. There was never, ever any Dragon Ball Super 2. It was all made up from day one. There was never any talk about Dragon Ball Super 2. It was all made up.
I can do it at will. Plus, on top of that, we find out there are higher levels of UI that angels can use, so now Goku will be upgrading his Ultra Instinct as we go along. First of all, I have no problem with him upgrading UI. What I do have a problem with is the fact that it literally came out of nowhere. There were no hints to it. There was no teasing of it. It's just, hey, guess what? There's higher forms of UI. And granted, in Dragon Ball Z, they never hinted at there being a higher form of Super Saiyan until probably around the first quarter or so of the Cell Saga, when Vegeta and Goku have that conversation about surpassing their limitations. And that's fine. The series has always done this. But in this case...
But listen, the difference between what they're talking about now and when the Goku and Vegeta were trying to surpass a regular level Super Saiyan is the amount of training and battles and blood, sweat, and tears that they had to go through to get to these levels. With Super, it just seems like they're just giving it to him. Like, he has 1 or 2 training sessions with Whis. Next thing you know, he's more powerful. Couple of training sessions with Vegeta. All of a sudden, he's more powerful. It did not work like that in Z. Okay? It didn't. Look at what they did to the hyperbolic time chamber in Dragon Ball Super. In Z, they went in there and they actually showed them training in there. In Super, Vegeta goes in, blows the whole damn thing up. They just completely disrespect everything from Z. Like I said, this new fan base, they love this stuff. This new fan base, they love all these explosions, transformations, hair colors. Real fans don't want anything to do with this stuff. I would rather watch Dragon Ball Heroes than this. I really would. I'm not going to because Heroes will make me throw up. But I'm just saying, if I had a choice, I would choose Heroes over this garbage. At least Heroes is not trying to pretend to be real. At least they're flat out telling you it's fan service. I can respect that. They're at least telling you what it is. With Super, they're trying to convince you it's something that it's not.
Ultra Instinct's been around for several arcs. Angels have been around since the beginning of Super with Battle of Gods. And now suddenly, because Toyotaro and Toriyama realized they wrote themselves into a corner by having Goku surpass UI or master UI effectively and use it at will, now they have to figure out, well, what's next?
Remember when I told you guys about that? Remember when I brought up the fact that they said on several different occasions that Goku had mastered Ultra Instinct, and then they changed it from mastered to completed instead of using the word mastered? They said he didn't master it, it's just complete. Remember that? Where they were trying to mince words? Because they wrote themselves into a corner. I said this a long time ago. I knew it was going to happen. I knew they were going to change it. Because you can't tell us that Goku mastered something, and then at the end of Super, at the end of the anime, Vegeta said, "Where's Ultra Instinct?" Oh, I forgot how to do it. How can you forget something you mastered? I knew right then they screwed up. I was like, wait a second. He mastered Ultra Instinct against Jiren, but his body just didn't have enough stamina to hold up to finish Jiren off. That's the only reason he didn't finish him off. His body gave out, basically. But he mastered the technique. But at the end, he's like, oh, shit, I forgot how to do it, y'all. Imagine you play a video game and you done beat this game 10 times. Like, you done completed it all the way to the end 10 times in a row. Then one day, you pick up the controller. What happened, man? You playing like shit today. Yeah, man, I forgot how to shoot. Nigga, it's Call of Duty. How the fuck you not know how to shoot? Yeah, man, I forgot what a trigger is for the gun. The fuck? Yeah. What? Nigga who? You will take your controller and break it over that nigga head. What the fuck? How do you forget? You forgot? It's a shooting game. Every shooting game, here's the goddamn trigger right here. The right trigger is always the trigger. Oh, shit, man, I forgot. That's what they did with Goku at the end of the anime. He just up and forgot how to do Ultra Instinct. It was the dumbest writing ever. And everybody loved it. Oh, it's so amazing. It was trash, trash, trash. I told y'all it was trash. I'm going to keep saying it. You guys know how I am. I stick to my guns. I will give something credit if it deserves it. But Black Clover is a prime example. From the first episode until the last episode of the anime, what did I call Black Clover? Trash. What have I always called Boruto as long as it's been running? Trash. What have I always called Dragon Ball Super as long as it's been going? Trash. Unlike a lot of people, I won't trade my integrity in for views. A lot of people covering this shit, they traded in their integrity because they could grow their channel by claiming to like this stuff. Imagine waking up every day knowing that you've been on the internet pretending to like garbage just because you can make money pretending to like garbage. Instead of, I don't know, making money like a real man, you sit on the internet and pretend to like trash. Yeah, guys, it's the greatest anime arc ever. I love it. Dude, it's trash. You shut up, you hater and you clout chaser. But it's really bad. Shut up. You're just cancer. You're toxic. And now all these years later, he's saying the same shit I've been saying. All these years later. I told y'all it would start happening. Thank you for your patronage, troll. I appreciate the views. Thank you. What did you expect was going to happen? You thought I was going to get mad?
Oh, we'll just give them higher levels of UI. It's going to be an endless power chase now, and nobody else can keep up with them at all. At least in Dragon Ball Z, you had Gohan, you had Future Trunks. Later on, you had Gotenks. You had other characters that had the possibility of at least equaling Goku's power, or maybe even being stronger than him. But now we've gotten to a point where Gohan, Piccolo, and the others are literally just going to be glorified henchmen. They're going to be guys that come in and fight the B guys and are never...
They ain't even going to fight the B guys. Because think about this. When they were fighting Moro, the henchmen that they were fighting, they wasn't even B rank guys. They were like C or D rank guys. And they were still getting their asses kicked. They were still getting beat up by like low rank nobodies. The Z Warriors suck. I think Android 17 is the only one of them that's actually worth a damn. Because he's stronger than Gohan and Piccolo. I mean, they destroyed the Z Warriors. I've been saying it and saying it and saying it. They got to get away from this God stuff. They got to get away from this outer space stuff. They got to get it back down to regular Super Saiyan levels. Until they do that, it's just a waste of time.
We're going to even have a shot at even coming close to fighting an A-tier villain or an A-tier enemy. It's all going to be Goku and Vegeta and maybe somebody else. Maybe Broly or maybe Beerus if they ever decide to have him fight. And I like seeing the other characters, but the truth is that their usefulness has gone down. Yamcha, Tenshinhan, and Krillin were big deals in Dragon Ball and in the early Saiyan saga. And as Dragon Ball Z progressed, they kind of took a back seat to Trunks and Gohan and Goten and all these other characters. Now in Super, it really is Gohan and Piccolo taking their roles to where they're pretty much just J-Brones. And there's a lot...
Yeah. I mean, Gohan and Piccolo are the new Yamcha and Krillin. That is true. I mean, you don't have to like it, but that is the way it is.
A lot of Gohan fans out there and a lot of Piccolo fans out there that want to see them do better. But what are they going to do except be Goku cheerleaders? That's it. And so to me, it devalues the characters. Not as people, but as characters in a story that's mostly going to be about fighting. There have been decisions made so far in the Granola arc that to me have hurt my interest in reading it. I will keep reading it. I will keep covering it, hoping it gets better. But if I'm being honest with you, this is the least interested I've been in Dragon Ball in years and years and years. And I really do hope that they do something to get me excited again. Because I want to love Dragon Ball again. I want to love it to death. But right now I'm just kind of waiting for something cool to happen or something to evolve in the story. Overall, not cool like a cool fight or a cool moment. Those are nice. But something tangible that can get me interested in the future of the franchise as much as I was when Super first started. With that being said, thank you for watching.
Oh, well. Look, man. I don't understand what the fanboys got mad about. I mean, he did better than me. Whenever I don't like something, I just call it trash. At least he explained why he don't like what's going on. Now, I explain too, but I don't explain in that detail. I just call it trash. I mean, I just say, hey, this is garbage, this is garbage, this is garbage. At least he went out of his way to explain why he feels the way he does. I don't understand why his fans got so upset. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna go read some of the comments real quick. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, to the loser brigade that's trying to troll me, my mods are just all over y'all, and I don't even know what y'all talking about. But like I said, I do thank you for your patronage, and I do thank you because you guys help keeping money in my pocket. But it's just chump change though. It's just what I use to buy stupid shit with, like that new gamer chair that I bought. That's the kind of shit I buy with the money I make on YouTube. Thanks to you idiots. I'm just reading some of the comments to see what, yeah. Yes, typical fanboy responses. Oh, they're doing that thing that I hate. Turn off your brain and enjoy it. Why is that the go-to comment? Turn off your brain and just enjoy it. You're reading a damn book. How are you supposed to turn off your brain if you're reading something? They always say that. Turn off your brain and enjoy it. A manga panel is not like watching anime. I mean, there's a lot of disagreement in here. There's a few people calling them names. Which I know Geekdom don't care about that stuff. Nobody does. People who immediately start calling names, they already done lost. There's really no reason to engage them. Then here's a guy telling everybody they need to calm down. And here go Opie Senpai. Opie said, agree with everything you said. Too much plot armor too early in the saga. I hope it gets better because the blueprint for a good saga are there. It's just writers seem to be afraid to take risks. Duh. And are relying on convenient plot armor. And then this guy got mad and I don't see any plot armor. Are you kidding me? Really? There you don't see any plot armor in Dragon Ball Super manga right now? The way he found the Dragon Balls, being granted a wish to make him the strongest, you don't. Whatever. Here goes some of those crazy people. I think Gohan can learn UI. Well, if he could, don't you think that they would have started training him by now? And that's another thing, too. Hey, Gohan fans, it's time to give it a rest. Okay? You Gohan guys, it's over. Gohan had his chance to be the main guy, and no one liked it. That's why Toriyama brought back Goku. Because they killed off Goku in order to make Gohan the guy. And the fans did not like Gohan the way they like Goku. Okay? They tried that and it failed. So, you guys need to just give it up. Y'all need to give it up. Y'all need to stop. Y'all keep hoping against hope that Gohan is going to get some mysterious power up. It's not happening, guys. It's really sad that anybody has to keep telling you idiots that. Holy crap. Holy crap. Guess who just put up a video? Let me tell y'all the title. When I tell y'all the title of this video, I guarantee y'all to guess who this is. Dragon Ball Super Season 2 released. Wow.
Motherfucking wait. If y'all haven't left a like on the video, what the fuck are they? Boy, SS Rika. Today I'll be doing a video discussing the Dragon Ball Super Season 2 release and why you guys need to be excited for this brand new release for.
This much time has passed and he still hasn't said anything different. Everything he just said is what he says in every single video. This much time has passed and this guy ain't changed a word.
For the newest chapter of Dragon Ball Super Season 2. Now listen, if you're an anime only, you're excluded from this video because you guys already know, I already know you guys don't like to read. But no, in all seriousness, this newest release is about to break the internet. Yes, this.
No, it's not. It's trash. Why does this guy lie so fucking much?
This newest release for Season 2, it is about to break the internet once it actually is revealed, because we just got revealed to these brand new manga spoilers. Yes, these manga spoilers were leaked on Twitter, and I'm guessing that one of the editors, they just finally decided to buck. They decided to say, fuck it, we're going to start releasing the rough drafts and letting everybody else decide what goes on, because we see Whis, he is about to reveal the major difference between...
Okay. I've had enough. No. I remember when this guy used to get thousands of views. Now he can barely get hundreds. People have finally gotten wise to this idiot. This video is not doing very well because folks have finally caught on to this dumbass. And it's about time. It is about.
Y'all already know who.
Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this has got to be some of the worst.
Y'all.
Why does he keep doing that? Like, this is horrible content. Honestly, his channel should be listed as spam. It really should. Yeah, he's one of the worst I've ever seen, man. He don't put anything into what he does. He just puts that same shitty music up there and just keeps on saying the same stuff. It's so bad. Who the hell is Black Critic guy? And what do you mean he pulled a Lost Pause? I don't even know what Lost Pause does. What does he do? You should have just explained it. That way we'd understand what you're talking about. Because I have no idea what you're talking about. I hate when I get like half explanations for stuff. So you gonna tell me or what, dude? Oh, okay. Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan. I don't. What? How am I supposed to call out something I don't know anything about? Where's this all coming from? Oh, he defended that weird pedo movie. Oh, okay. Whatever. Let me guess. You're telling me because you want me to do something about it, apparently. What is I mean, what? You know, if I was a douchebag like everybody else on this website, I would monetize this. I would be like, if you want me to make a video on somebody, donate. But because I'm not a gay ass loser that does that, I'll just make the video for free. Like I always do. Man, I mean, I guess I could read up and try to find out about it, but guys, I honestly don't spend that much time even reading up or thinking about the manga like that. I haven't even been reading it. I don't even know what happened in the last chapter because I didn't read it. That's what y'all got to understand. I did not read the last chapter because I just stopped. It got boring. You guys, a lot of y'all like anime and y'all watch it every day. Today was the first time I watched anime in several months. Like I actually just had, I was playing my video game and I had anime running over here on my second screen, and I was playing my game and kind of watching them at the same time. It's the first time I watched anime in a long time. I'm not like y'all. I don't watch anime all day long because it just don't appeal to me like it used to. Anime nowadays is really bad. There's no story. There's no plot. It's all a bunch of transformations and trash. And so I just don't really. I'm not into it like y'all are. That's why I haven't been talking about it that much because I just haven't been bothered with it. Y'all see what I've been doing. Y'all see all the streams and videos I've been doing. I've been doing other stuff. You can get burned out on stuff, boys and girls. And I'm burned out on Dragon Ball. I'm burned out on anime as a whole. I only did this because Geekdom asked me to review his video to see what I thought about what he said. I did that, I don't think he said anything wrong. Like I said, I think it's one of the best Geekdom videos I've heard in a long time. I hope that he keeps doing that. If he keeps making videos like that, then it'll get my interest, that's for sure. Yeah, Invincible's a good series, but I've already read the whole thing. Me and my brother been collecting comic books since before some of y'all are born. And that includes Image Comics. And I've read the whole Invincible story. I mean, the anime is still good, don't get me wrong. But I knew about Invincible way before they made the anime. It wasn't a surprise to me. I know exactly how it's going to end and everything. I'm just, so, yeah, it's good, but, yeah, You guys are easily excitable. Like you guys y'all will find something that y'all like and it'll get y'all fire going. I ain't that way, man. It's got to be really epic to get me to that point. Besides Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga was the only anime that actually made me want to watch. It's the only anime that I couldn't wait to tune in for the next episode. And when I found out that Vinland's getting a second season, I was really happy. I was like, hell yeah, finally. Because Attack on Titans, we got, 2022 before we see it again? I don't know. I just hope the anime community takes some lessons from this stream. You know, they should take some lessons. Everything that Geekdom complained about in his video is stuff I've been saying about Dragon Ball for years, and nobody listened. Everybody could have been ahead of this if they would have just simply listened. Stop being pig-headed, stop being fanboys, and stop trying to push criticism out of your community. I know you guys want anime to be all perfect and friendshipy and all that, but that stuff don't always work. Sometimes you need realism. Sometimes you just got to keep it real with people. Being friends all the time, that shit is stupid. Everybody agreeing with each other is stupid. Everybody, you know, shaking hands and loving what the other guy says is stupid. Conversations can't advance if everybody agrees. Like I told Geekdom, one of the things that's killing his channel is whenever he does like joint videos with people, it's boring because they all agree with each other. He'll bring on some other Dragon Ball YouTuber. They'll talk, and they both agree. And it's boring. You want to bring the fire back to your channel? Bring on folks who don't agree with you. Bring on people that have legit criticisms of this trash. That shit will make your views go back up. Yeah, it's drama, but guess what? Drama sells. People get tired of that friendship angle. I'm telling y'all, that shit don't work. Whenever I started doing that shit, my views start going down. When I went back to doing what I do best, the views start going back up. I mean, all you gotta do is look at your analytics. It'll tell you, hey, if you're doing this and your views are going down, it's not working. If you're doing this and your views are going up, it's working. It's that simple. They don't give you analytics for no reason. You don't have to do drama all the time. I don't do drama all the time. But it does help. And if you can incorporate it into your platform, you don't have to use it all the time. Criticism, drama, those things can help your platform. They can actually boost it up. I'm going to tell you what I think Geekdom should do. And if you guys are wrestling fans, y'all will understand this analogy. This is what Geekdom should do. You guys remember 1996 Bash at the Beach? When Hulk Hogan came down to the ring and everybody thought that he was a good guy, and he turned on Randy Savage and became the leader of the NWO. He got more fame for doing that heel turn than the whole time he was Hulk Hogan. When he became Hollywood Hulk Hogan, he became more popular than the red and yellow Hulk Hogan. I think that's what Geekdom needs to do. It's time for a heel turn. I'm telling you. He should change his name from Geekdom101 to Fuck It 101. I ain't bullshitting you. He should do a complete heel turn. His shit'll skyrocket if he do that. I think he'll go over 1 million subscribers if he do that shit. I ain't bullshitting you. I think his shit would be incredible if he just came on one day. Fuck y'all. Here's the way it is. Fuck y'all. Man, that shit'll be amazing. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Hey, well, you got people like me. I started out as the villain, and I'm not on a redemption arc. I'm never going to be a good guy. I'm never going to be a baby face. I'm always a heel. You know how in wrestling some guys are just always bad guys? I'm that guy. I'm always a heel. I'm never going to be a goody-goody. I'm never going to do a face turn. I truly believe that evil is the route. I believe that being the bad guy is the route to go. I mean, let's just look at it like this. Let's take the comics for instance. Whenever a bad guy is fighting against the Justice League or somebody like that, if you want to get the upper hand in a fight, just start endangering the people around you. If you want to slow down Superman, just knock down a building. Because instead of fighting you, he's got to save all those people. Knock the struts off of a bridge. He's got to save all those falling cars. He's got to do all that shit. The bad guy don't have to do that. Start an avalanche. He's got to fucking try to save everybody while you take advantage of it as the bad guy. Hey, you trying to stop me from robbing this bank? You know, that's kind of funny because the bank across the street, everybody's wired to blow. So you got a choice. You can stop me from getting this money, or you can go over across the street and disarm all those bombs on those 50 people that I took over there. The hero's got to run over there and disarm all them bombs while I get the money and go. That's why I think being the hero is fucking stupid. Or the worst scenario, drop your gun or I'm going to kill my hostage. Get on your knees. And then I'm going to shoot the hostage and shoot you anyway. So either way, you still lose. Nah, I think being the bad guy is the route. I mean, that's just the way it is. He said being a mercenary. Being a mercenary. Shit, hey, I'm not asking you to agree with me. I'm just telling you what I am. You missed the whole point. You don't have to agree with me. You just need to understand. I'm what everybody's afraid of. I'm my real self. See, everybody has the same darkness in them. I just accept mine and live with it and use it to my advantage. I don't run from mine. Oh, no. Don't get it twisted. I am a villain, sir. I am a villain. Believe that. I'm not an anti-hero. The word hero can never apply to me. Even an anti-hero. No, I'm a villain. I know my side of the line. There's no blurry line for me. You know, I'm not gonna run out in the street and, you know, tackle some old lady and knock her out of the path of a bus. No, I'm gonna stand there and watch her get hit. I'm not gonna help a blind dude walk down some steps. I'm gonna kick his cane out from under him. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not. Why sit here and lie to you guys? If I walk past the alley and some lady screaming, "I'm being raped," I'm gonna keep walking. I ain't Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm not finna get killed for a woman I don't know. Yeah, it sounds horrible, but guess what? The first law of nature is self-preservation. So I'm not finna get stabbed and shot trying to fucking defend some woman in the alley somewhere I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, I am a villain. Or as Shakespeare would say, thou art a villain. I'm the kind of person, if you in a car wreck, I'm going to walk over, pull your wallet out, take the ducats out of it, throw your wallet back in the car, drive off. Sir, can you call the paramedics? I'm hurt. I think about it. But I look, guys. Look, I just keep it real. I'm not going to lie to y'all. You're right. I am a Dark Lord. And I don't care. I really don't. I said it, I'm not going to help a blind man walk down the stairs. I'm going to kick his cane out from under him. Why do I need to lie to you? I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not saying that shit because it sounds funny. I'm telling you the truth. I am not a good person. I've never been a good person. Dude, you got to understand, I've spent the majority of my time on this planet being a criminal, a hardcore criminal. I'm good to my kids and my woman, but anything outside of my family bubble, you're at risk. You're at risk. And it's just that simple. Look at this guy. See what I mean? Thank you for your patronage. Again, same guy making a new account. Oh, don't worry about it, man. Let them write. Nobody cares. Look, I've told you guys over and over that their days are over with. They can write whatever they want. Their days are done. It's been over for them. No, I'm just honest. I just live my life and I take care of my family. I'm exactly what all of us should be. If everybody lived their life and took care of their family, there'd be a lot less conflicts. Part of the problem with YouTube is that there's too many people involved in too many other people's business. That's really what YouTube is in a nutshell. It's people getting in other people's business. That's what the site is. If more people were like me and talked about topics instead of people, the website wouldn't be so fucked up. Listen, I try to talk about people's content. I rarely go in on people unless they just asking for it. For the most part, I call out the things that people say on this website or the videos that they put up on this website. I try to keep it at that level. Now, there's occasions where I have to go in on folks because they try to go in on me. But for the most part, I just try to do the content. Because why go in on people that you don't know? None of us know each other, so there's no point in making personal attacks. Like these idiots that keep getting banned, they're saying shit they have no way of knowing. They have no knowledge of my real life, but they still write stuff anyway because for some reason they think it makes me mad. I don't care. I know what I am, I know what I do, and I know that I have infinitely more cash than them. So who cares what they think? How about all of you guys try this, okay? Take whatever you make. Let's say you make $40,000 a year, okay? And I know a lot of y'all are young people, so I'm sure y'all not making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. Most young people average about $29,000 a year. But I'm going to say 40 just to be nice. Let's say you make $40,000 a year. This is what you need to do to make your life better. And this will help you instantly, okay? I'm not even playing. It will help you instantly. Don't associate with, hang with, or even talk to anybody who makes less than what you make. I'm not even joking. I'm dead serious. Whatever you make, if you only make $29,000 a year, then people who making 28 or less don't have anything to do with them. And I promise you the quality of your life will increase. I'm not even joking. My brother taught me this. He did. He taught me this. He said, man, when your class goes up, you need to eliminate people from your life and your life will get better. And it works. As your income increases, you need to start hanging around people of your income level because you will notice something. People who make money don't fuck with broke losers. If you make it up to $100,000 a year and all of your friends make $100,000 a year, your quality of life will be amazing. But if you still talking to people that make $19,000 a year and shit like that, they're gonna drag you down because they're just trying to leech off of you. I'm not playing, guys. I'm not, and I know some of y'all think I'm joking, or y'all might think that's too serious or taking it too far. But I'm just telling you what you can do right now if you want a better quality of life. If you want your life to instantly get better. This is why these guys who write all this stuff don't bother me. These guys, honestly, I'm not even kidding. Some of these dudes make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 less than I make. There's no way I'm going to speak to these people on the internet or if I see them in the real world. If one of these dudes walked up to me in the real world, said, hey, NBA, I watch your videos. How much do you make a year? Oh, man, I make 19. I'm going to turn around and walk off. I ain't even going to finish the conversation. I'm going to turn around, turn my back to him, and walk the fuck off. Got nothing else to say. That's how I do it. I'm not fucking with y'all. It's very rude. It's very disrespectful. It's very mean. But it keeps those kinds of fucking people out of your life. It really does. You guys watched the episode of Rick and Morty, the heist episode, where he went and rounded up all his friends to do a big heist? And then they all walked in the thing and they was like, what's the job? Rick said that was it. And walked off and left them standing there. That's it. That's how you do it. And Morty was like, I want to say hi. Rick said, don't turn around. Keep walking. That's how you do it. Yes, you're going to make some people mad. You're going to piss some people off. But if they not making what you making, it's because they're not trying. And you don't want to be around people who not trying. If you're trying to make money and they're not, stay away from them. Because that means they're just trying to leech off of you. That's why I never have some broke-ass dude sitting in my passenger seat hanging with me. Y'all remember that TLC song, No Scrubs? I don't have no scrub friends that ride around in my shit while I'm doing all the driving. They in my passenger seat. Fucking with my stereo. Nah, I don't have them kind of people hanging around me. Because I don't hang around broke niggas that need a ride from me. If you got a friend that come to you and say, hey, I need a lift, you need to say, we not friends anymore. Turn around and walk off. If somebody bumming you for a ride, that means they not on your level and you need to stop fucking with them. Not kidding. Hey, man, can I borrow a cup of sugar? Slam the door in their face. Because if you can't even afford a cup of sugar, you ain't on my level. Don't speak to me ever again. I'm telling you, it works. Y'all see what I'm talking about, you young dudes. When y'all get my age, you will understand what I mean. You'll be like, wow, this shit really works. And when you start cutting people like that out of your life, better quality people will start hanging around you. When you stop hanging with the thugs and the losers, business owners and people with money will start hanging around you because you done cut all that dead weight out of your life. Trust me, man, it works. They'll be like, look at this guy. He don't have none of these bad friends hanging around him. None of these low lives. Let's hang out with this dude. It works. And all the broke ass losers that's listening right now, y'all hate that. Y'all hate what I'm saying right now because y'all know it's true too. How many of y'all sitting behind a keyboard right now because somebody like me cut y'all off and stopped being friends with y'all broke asses? That's why y'all in my chat right now. Because exactly what I'm saying has been done to you already. Somebody like me has cut you off because you're a nobody. Because you're a leech and a loser. That's why you in the comment section. Here. Diary. I can't finish this because I'm too broke to keep my keyboard. That's you. That's your life. On your rent-a-computer. Ain't nobody, hey, I told you guys, that's my secret. Y'all want to know my secret to why I don't get mad at these dudes no more? That's my secret. If you don't make as much per year as I make, I don't care what you think. You're invisible. You are invisible to me. On the internet and in the real world. You are invisible. I could honestly walk right past you and not even look you in the eye. Because if you ain't on my level, you ain't worthy of my attention. Because that's how rich dudes carry on. That's how millionaires and billionaires operate. There's no law to say they the only ones that can do that shit. There's no law to say only celebrities can do that shit. Anybody can do that shit. Anybody can just simply ignore people who aren't on their level. Because I do it every day and it works. That's why they can't get to me no more. That's why they don't bother me. I know if you're on here trolling, you're broke. I know that. Because every troll that I have exposed online, they have all been broke. They've all lived with their parents. And I take that data and extrapolate it out into the future. And it lets me know that future trolls are going to be broke and live with their parents. No person who pays bills is a troll. I want y'all to understand this. A grown man that has to pay bills and take care of a family does not have time to sit on the internet and be a troll. Because he's too busy trying to make money to take care of his family. Trolls all live off the welfare of other people. This is a fact that no troll can refute. They all live with a mom, dad, grandmom, a friend, baby mama, something like that. None of them have a lease with their name on it. None of them have a car with their name on it. Everything they own is from somebody else. That's how they have time and energy to come online and troll people. Because they have no responsibilities, because they own nothing and they have nothing. That is a fact. That's the reason why I don't care what they think. Because if you can't even make enough money to get your own place to live, then you definitely don't rise to the level to enjoy my time and attention. This back scratcher gets more of my attention than you. Speaking of that, it's going to get some of my attention right now. Yeah. Feels good. Look, you guys know my policy, man. I got zero respect for anybody that's a grown man staying with their parents. I believe grown-ups should get out and make their own way. I'm never going to stop believing that. So, you don't have to like it. I don't care. That's the way I was raised, and I think it's the right way. All you do sitting in your mama's garage or basement or attic or wherever you living, sharing space with the rats and the bugs and shit. You know, a lot of you dudes got somewhere to live because your moms don't have enough willpower to kick you out. I want y'all to understand that. Some of y'all honestly got somewhere to live because your mom stopped your dad from throwing you out. I want you to imagine that feeling, boys and girls. Imagine laying in your twin-size bed every night knowing that at some point your dad's finally going to grow his nuts big enough to tell your mom to fuck off and go throw you out of his house. Now, if it was me, I don't care what the mom say. I'm going to throw you out if I want you out. But imagine laying in your bed in the same room that you was in when you was a little kid. Because your parents done owned this house for like 30 years. So it's the same room that you was sleeping in when you was a little kid. That's where your ass at 30 years old. And your dad is in there in his garage. He out there, you know, doing man shit, cutting something with his saw or cutting the grass or cleaning the gutters. He doing man shit. You in there on the computer. Yeah, he's over there in the right corner. Yeah, I need a power up. Yeah, man. Come on over. I'm over here in the woods. Yeah. Bring the RPGs this way. While you doing that bullshit, your dad out in the yard doing man shit. He just listening through the window while you playing Call of Faggot. Your dad just cutting the grass, trying to be a man about it. And the only reason you still in there is because he haven't told your mama to shut up and pack your shit. And then finally he reached that breaking point. You know what? Fuck this. Honey, get the fuck out of my way. That piece of shit is getting out of my house. That's your life. All of you dudes, that's your life. That's your life right now. Y'all facing it, and it's so bad because your dad is finally going to get tired of it, and you going to be outdoors. I can't wait. Y'all better get jobs and quit playing. Imagine being such a loser that you live off your parents and don't even help them pay their bills. Like, if you're going to live with your parents, at least get a job and help them pay some bills. And even if they don't need help paying bills, you should still give them some money because you're living in their house. That would at least be fair. Hey, mom, dad, I know y'all don't need it, but thanks for letting me stay here. Here's some money. Y'all don't even do that because y'all broke. You know, when I come in here and sit down, it's something that I never say. Here's something you'll never hear me say. Hey, Mom, what's the Wi-Fi password? You'll never hear me say that. Nigga, don't nobody care. Fuck you. See, that's your first mistake. You ain't gonna talk to me like you talk to these anime boys. Fuck you, bitch. Ban that faggot. You ain't gonna come in and tell me to shut up. I'm not Geekdom. I'm not gonna let you say what you want on my channel. See, he let y'all write all that shit on his channel. But you ain't gonna do that around here. I'm gonna get my respect because I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna ask you for it. I'm gonna take my shit. Another broke ass loser living with his parents. Hang on a minute. Let me show y'all something. Hang on. Hang on a minute. I'm going to show y'all something. This is how you know I'm right. This is how you know I'm right. I'm finna show y'all something that's incredible. And it didn't take nothing but a couple seconds to look this up. See, people who want to find information know how to find it. People who are afraid of what they'll find, they don't look shit up. There you go right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that percentage. Look how many young people live with their parents. 52% of y'all live at home with mommy and daddy. Adults. 52%. When I was y'all age, wasn't no way in hell we were living with our parents like that. Some of y'all in y'all early 30s. Some of y'all in y'all late 30s. Living at home with mom and dad. You have no right to speak to anyone about anything if you live at home with your parents. You don't have a right to say nothing. Shut the fuck up. There's nothing you can say to anyone on this planet that's worth listening to if you live with your folks. Just shut up and be happy you got somewhere to sleep. Yeah, I know they're using COVID as a justification. No, you live with your parents because you're a broke piece of trash. It got nothing to do with COVID. You just don't want to get out and live on your own. So you're just living off of your elderly parents and their Social Security check. Your mom and dad worked their whole life, saved up their money, bought a home, and now they got to take care of your grown, lazy piece of shit ass. This is why when y'all come on my channel talking shit, stuff like this is why I don't listen. Because I know the majority of y'all live with your folks. Some of y'all couldn't even come on and talk shit without asking your mom for her Wi-Fi password. Hey, Mom, what's the password? Damn, you got hit quick, buddy. I love this, man. Every time you go and make a fake profile, because you're the same guy, you just proved my point. And you're the exact kind of person we're talking about today. So make sure you get up tomorrow, collect all the laundry in the house, because you know what I'm talking about. You one of them dudes you got to get up and You got to go all through the house. Got to pick your mom's panties up. Got to pick your dad's crusty underwear up and take it all downstairs to the washing machine. Yeah, you one of them dudes. Yeah, you one of them guys that sleep with the body pillow that your mom bought you because you didn't have enough money to buy it yourself. Yeah, you one of them dudes. Look, they're vanishing, guys. Their whole community is dead. Why do you think? Listen, you guys remember when I first came back on YouTube, I was getting 200-300 trolls per stream. Now I barely get 1 or 2 because their whole community is dead. We killed them. 1, because we exposed them as a bunch of nobodies, and 2, we just make fun of them and keep moving. Why you think it's taking this guy so long to come back with a troll account? Because I know he's going to come back with one. It's taking him forever because he's a loser. They can't even troll properly. Hey, I'm good with it. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of benefits out of this. And every time I get me some YouTube money, I'm gonna go buy something else with it, and then I'm gonna put it on camera and show y'all what I bought with the money that y'all helping me make by trolling. I absolutely will. Yeah, 52% is a lot. That's a lot of young adults living with their folks. That is a lot. That's more than half. Yep, more than half. No, not right now. Dude, we just got done talking about that yesterday, man. That's not something that you do back to back. You got to spread those out. And plus, I'm not interested in talking about the same loser every single day. That's why I like to mix it up. That's why I did a bothering stream and then some other stuff, because I try to mix it up. I'm not trying to just keep pounding on the same drum. Because when you do that, then people start saying, oh, you're just picking on the same person every day. So you got to mix it up. You got to do different stuff. Man, that bothering stream already doing good. I didn't expect it to show out like that. But hey, it is the bothering, and people really don't like him. So anytime I talk about him, it usually does pretty well. Let's see what time. Oh shit, it's 8:30. I'm gonna get ready to get my butt up off here. We've been on here for 2 hours anyway, so that's long enough. I thought Geekdom might jump on, but I guess he's busy, so we might do it another time. It ain't no big deal. Anyways, y'all know where all the buttons are at, all that other good stuff. I'm gonna jump my butt up off of here, and I got some stuff I gotta do early in the morning, and I gotta work on my trailer and get it all ready and set up for whenever I get ready to leave Sunday. So I don't know what time I'm gonna be on tomorrow, but I'll get on whenever I get all my work done, because I like to get all that stuff done early before it starts getting hot outside, because I won't be bothered with shit when the temperature go up. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Leave me some comments later, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know the rest. I'm out of here. Let me see if I can get my music to work. There it is.